friend. It is great seeing
so great
you.
to see you.
First, I got to ask you right off the top, as we speak, because we're just into January of 2020. How were your holidays, man?
They were great. They were super relaxing. My parents have a farmhouse that's just a couple hours north of the city. So me and my sister and my parents spent the time there, and really good just to unwind and no work. And it's a very busy and exciting month for me, so I'm happy to be well rested for it.
You know, we missed each other because you were both at the Unison party.
Oh, yeah, I guess we missed each other.
Yeah, because I was sitting down and I saw you talking to some people, and I could not get a chance to come and see you.
Damn.
How was that party for you, man?
It's fun. I mean, I feel like I've kind of, I'm sort of like newly inducted into all of these fun, cool industry parties, and so it's really fun, and I feel like a lot of people that work in music are really, kind of nightlife fun, exciting people, and so it doesn't feel so formal, which is great.
Yeah, no, it's our holiday party bringing everybody together. Totally. So, yeah.
Totally. Well,
and
Happy New Year to you as well.
Thank you so much. And Happy New Year really is something I'm going to hand over to you. Characters, the album coming out now, man. How does it feel having this body of work? Even though you've had some singles released before, this is the full Monty.
Yeah, I mean, you talk to artists all the time. It's just like it's one day and it's one release, but for me, this is 3 years of work. This is, basically taking an era of your life, my life, and sort of putting it into words and music and having it produced and having it mixed and dealing with that process and, just working for so many hours to make this product happen. And so the fact that it's actually seeing the light of day, it's like I almost don't really believe that it's happening. Like the fact that I'll be able to see on Friday when it comes out on the 17th, see on iTunes, all of these songs that I've spent literally years working on, just out in the world to exist is I honestly couldn't be more excited.
Why the name Characters?
Yeah, so this is definitely my debut solo album. So I think there's kind of like a myriad of levels to the title. I think that for one, I think that when you go through things like relationships and ups and downs in your life, it definitely builds character, and sometimes you can have your character like attacked on a certain level through different relationships or experiences that you have. And so this is kind of like an assertion of my own character, and obviously an assertion of who I am as a debut solo artist. And I think there's also kind of a slight nod to like my acting and performing background in there. So
we're gonna get into that in a second though, but you've already released some singles, and what's the feature single as we speak now?
The feature single is a power ballad called "Timeless Love." So it's kind of like a heart-wrenching look at a love that once was.
We don't get enough ballads out unless you're country music. So why did you take this kind of twist?
Well, I just feel like in a weird way, I feel like I always gravitate toward writing like the slower, sentimental, like love songs as opposed to just like happy, fun songs. But I will say that I think this album is it's very high energy. It's very intense. It sort of picks you up right off the top, and it doesn't let go until the end of it. But I think that I've always loved a good ballad and a good power ballad with great production, and I just feel like the time of year is right for it, and it's something different that people haven't really seen from me just yet. So
I want to get back again. What's the song exactly about?
It's called "Timeless Love," and so it's kind of a look at a relationship in retrospect, and also kind of being able to, having had some distance from it, be able to appreciate it for what it was and kind of like remember it for what it was.
Okay, now I haven't done this like since, I would say 2000, but can you grab the album there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we see the cover of it. All right, there you go. And the back of it, but I want to go back to the front. Yeah. What are you looking at when that picture is being taken?
So this album was taken by an amazing Toronto photographer named Lane Dorsey, who's also a male model. So he's a very interesting sort of dual lifestyle there. But basically, I was sitting at this. Well, you can kind of see it on the back at this kind of table setup, and then there was this amazing like natural light that kind of blared in through the window. So we opened it up, and then he just sort of told me to adjust my positioning a little bit. I don't know if you can see it here, but you can find it on all my socials, and it's just really cool. Like, I feel like it just really speaks to the title. It's kind of like, it's like a character. Yeah, it's really cool, and it was very organic. Like we planned for studio lighting, and this is just natural light that came in, so we just worked with it.
I was kind of looking at it as DC's Two-Face.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, there's kind of I'm like a Gemini as well, and we're supposed to be really two-faced, right? We're supposed to have two personalities.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing, because not only do you have Gemini, two personalities. You got two jobs, because you got the musician thing, but you also have something else that's happening too with Netflix.
Yeah, my parents were actors growing up, so I kind of fell into the acting business, and I've been relentlessly auditioning since I was 14 years old. But I just last year I landed this dream job on a series called Spinning Out for Netflix, and it just came out on the 1st of January. And I mean, when you're auditioning all the time and working tirelessly and thanklessly, this is a complete dream job. I couldn't be more excited to have been a part of it.
What's the show about?
So the show's about, I kind of describe it kind of like Riverdale meets I, Tonya. So it's it's like, it's soapy and fun and dramatic, and it's about love and relationships, but it's all set within the world of competitive figure skating and skiing. So it also deals with mental health. January Jones plays the bipolar mother of Kaya Scodelario, who also has bipolar disorder, and it's about them kind of coping with that disorder through a very dysfunctional relationship. Mm-hmm. And I play the leader of a ski team, and I recruit one of the lead characters named Marcus, played by Mitchell Edwards, to join the team with me, and it has very interesting consequences.
How did you do both filming and writing music and recording music? How did you do both?
Well, it's cool. I actually did it all. I was actually literally doing it all at the same time. I was like going up to set on one day, and then I would go out. I recorded this whole record in Pickering with the producer Rob Wells. So I was like off to set one day and then off to Pickering the next day, and it was a really cool time in my life. And that was actually this time last year. So it's cool to finally see it all come out. And then at the end of the month, I'm heading to the Sundance Film Festival for this project that I directed called Hey Lady, co-directed with Sarah Pauly and Adriana Maggs, these two amazing filmmakers in Toronto. And so we're heading to Sundance. So it's a really exciting month. I feel like in February I'm just going to crash.
But any chance we may see you down maybe as we speak, the Junos in Saskatoon that's coming up, or any other music events that we're going to be seeing you at?
Yeah, I mean, I applied for Juno Fest, so hopefully I would love to get into Juno Fest. But regardless, I'd love to go down there and just, be a part of it all, because I've never actually been to the Junos. I watch them on TV every year. But have you been down there?
Many, many times.
Yeah, I just kind of want to be a part of it, especially after just releasing an album. And then what was your other question? Oh, other shows.
The rest, yes.
Yeah, so I'm actually gonna do a free all ages show in Nathan Phillips Square on Saturday, March 7th. It's gonna be very cold, but it'll be exciting. It's gonna be at 2 p.m. So yeah, it's free, all ages. You can bring the kids out and everything. It's basically for an event called Celebrate Toronto, which is for Toronto's 186th birthday. Yeah.
What a way to spend a birthday party. Yeah. Social media for everything else that you're going to be doing in 2020. Where do we go?
You can go to all my social media, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter is at Wilson Bowes, WilsonBowes.
My friend, congratulations on all the projects, and looking forward to everything else in 2020.
And I want to thank you again, I think as I did before, for just promoting and celebrating independent talent, because I feel like it's a dying breed in media, so it's very exciting. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Cheers.